Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Bite Size Traveler. Hope you're doing well and having fun. Today, we are traveling to Aspen, also known as the Hamptons of the West, with celebrities like Jennifer Lopez, Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, and the Kardashians often spotted vacationing there. This is the land of designer dreams and snow sprinkled mountains, and wait for it, budget friendly adventures? Yup, you heard it right. I'm on a mission to prove that you do not need a celebrity budget to have fun in this aesthetic, cute, cozy ski town. So grab your comfy shoes because we are going into quirky shops, hidden gems, and maybe eating a dessert that might change your life forever. Oh, and there is a mini adventure within an adventure. You do not want to miss that. And have you subscribed to my channel yet? If you haven't, please go ahead and do it fast and then we can dive right in. Our first stop was the Aspen Emporium and Flying Circus, an absolute gem for discovering unique, locally made goodies. I stumbled across it on my way to pick up another book to read from the bookshop nearby. This quirky little shop felt like a treasure chest. Packed with handcrafted jewelry, artisanal soaps, and Colorado themed souvenirs. I spent way too much time just admiring the craftsmanship and trying to resist buying everything. Next up was Explore Booksellers, a charming indie bookstore that felt like it was plucked straight out of a movie. It's inside a cozy old Victorian house, and every room is filled with bookshelves and that irresistible smell of paper and ink. I wandered through its nook and crannies, flipping through everything trying to find the perfect book to read on my trip. Book lovers, this place is your paradise. I bought The Nightingale by Kristen Hannon. And on the side note, that book is one of the best books I've read recently and also the fastest. Moving on from books, Pepke Park. I didn't have high hopes from this park since it is on the side of the road, but it was weirdly peaceful little green space. Maybe it was the fall season or the lazy afternoon, but it was a much needed break to just sit back, breathe in the fresh mountain air, and soak in the Aspen charm. And no Aspen adventure is complete without a stop at Paradise Bakery and Cafe, which is basically dessert heaven. Trust me on that. From what I had heard, their cookies are life changing and their gelatos even better. The long line outside the shop confirmed my intel. After waiting in a long line, I grabbed a scoop of something delicious. Honestly, I was so busy enjoying it that I don't even remember the flavors. And after that, we found a cozy spot to sit in. Pro tip: try the coffee if you need a little pick me up after all the exploring. Finally, I spent the rest of my time strolling through Aspen Pedestrian Mall, a hub of activities with boutiques, galleries, and plenty of street performers adding to the lively atmosphere. The cobblestone streets and flower lined pathways make it feel like you're walking through a postcard. I spent my time window shopping at high end stores I definitely couldn't afford. Aspen is also known for thrifting, so if you have some time to kill, definitely visit the thrift stores in the area. Who knows what you will find? Alright, I promised you an adventure within an adventure, didn't I? Okay, so we drove to the East Inlet Trailhead for a quick hike to Adams Fall. It's an easy trail, but the reward? A stunning waterfall that roars like it's got something to prove. Fun fact: the earlier you go, the fewer people you'll share the view with. Totally worth the detour. So here's the thing: when you reach Adams Fall, you have two choices. You can either continue walking or hiking for another 10 miles, which most people in my group did, or, like me, you can go to the Grand Lake. So when I'd reached the trailhead, I saw this really beautiful Grand Lake. The water looked so blue and almost tempting, so how could I not? So after visiting Adams Fall, I walked backwards and I reached Grand Lake. We sat there for a while just absorbing the view and getting some sun before proceeding to the actual Grand Lake town. Now, the navigation from the East Inlet Trail to the Grand Lake town was a little bit tricky, even with Google Maps. So be careful where you walk, because we were actually walking on the road with no sidewalks. So after a short yet rugged hike from Adams Fall to Grand Lake, I finally reached the town. Imagine a postcard perfect lakeside retreat, blending just the right amount of charm and adventure. It felt like stepping into a picture book setting with mountains reflecting off the still waters and the fresh alpine air invigorating every breath. The beach area was buzzing with life. Families paddleboarding on the crystal clear lake, kids laughing as they built sand castles, and me, completely in my element, enjoying an ice cream cone as the gentle breeze played with my hair. For those feeling adventurous, you can rent a kayak or paddleboard and head out into the lake to soak in its beauty from the water. Paddleboarding through the calm waves surrounded by towering peaks sounds like a perfect way to experience this gem. Unfortunately, with time running short, I had to skip that adventure. Instead, I opted to rest at the beach, soaking up the laid-back vibe and watching others glide gracefully across the water. The town itself had its irresistible small-town charm, inviting me to explore its quaint streets. I wandered into a few gift shops, each one a treasure trove of quirky finds. Made jewelry, artisanal crafts, and classic Colorado souvenirs lined the shelves, making it impossible not to stop and admire. It's one of those places where every little detail catches your eye, from the whimsical decor to the warm smiles of the shopkeepers. If you have a soft spot for cozy place brimming with personality, Grand Lake will have your heart in no time. As the day wound down, I found myself back at the water's edge. There's something so grounding about sitting by the lake, watching the sunlight dance on the rippling surface, and the mountains cast their towering reflections. It felt like the whole world slowed down, giving me a moment to simply be. Time seemed to stretch endlessly, and for a while, all that mattered was serenity of the landside escape. Truly, this little gem of a town has a way of resetting your soul. Exploring Aspen and Great Lakes on a budget isn't just possible, it's magical. From quirky shops to stunning beaches to beautiful trails, these places remind me that luxury isn't just about the price tag, it's about the experience. I hope these places felt like a warm hug to your travel dreams. If you liked my video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon for more updates. And don't forget to like. This is your bite-sized traveler signing off. Remember to keep traveling and stay safe. See you in the next one.